Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, not the voice of the guys, me, really, Rel, Villain, Rel, Terrell Furman Jr. here, and I mean here at your service. I love it when a plan comes together. Absolutely love it when a plan comes together. This is why you have to be in Discord. This is why you have to be in Discord. We had a time over the course of the weekend in Discord. We had a time on the last episode of Fast Break Bets. Looky here, I deserve one of wait, where is it? There it is. Yep. Beautiful sound of a sweep there. Aces and the links go over 157.5 on the second leg of a back-to-back. Didn't have to worry about it at all. Jocko Jones gets over her 7.5 rebounds. And Courtney Williams over 20.5 PA on the social media play. 3-0 on a Friday of Fast Break Bets. Gets us over to the weekend, and the good times continue to roll. Got the Mystics not only plus 3.5, but they could have kept them points. We got them outright on the money line. This is why I tell you, you always sprinkle on the money line dogs. Natasha Cloud over 14.5 PA. Valkyries and the Sun on Sunday just barely squeak over the total for the cash there. Unfortunately, Janelle Salon didn't have it going in the second half, and none of the Valkyries did. They got absolutely destroyed by the Connecticut Sun. And Natasha Howard over 13.5 points. I mean, she just wasn't in the game plan. She just no minutes. It was the Michaela Simpson show. It is what it is. But we bounced back very strong with the end. First half total for the Aces cashes without a problem. And Alyssa Thomas finishes with 11 rebounds. Come on, when they set her rebounds at 7.5, it's an auto play there. All right. So let's see here. We've got two plays, actually both in the same game I want to talk to you about. But before I do that, got to remind you all about Bet365 because you can get down on all the action I talk about over there at Bet365. Turn $5 into $150 of bonus bets when you join Bet365. Claim the offer. Just go to bettingpros.com/bet365. Deposit at least $10. When you place at least a $5 bet, you'll earn $150 in bonus bets. Again, that's bettingpros.com/bet365. 21 and older only. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina. Raise up. New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF if you live in Iowa. Terms and conditions apply. All right, let's see here. Let's talk about the New York Liberty going on the road, play the Dallas Wings. We have the Wings who are on the second leg of a back-to-back here. 169.5 is the total. As you know, we've been playing that total on the second leg of back-to-backs. Liberty are laying 7.5 here. By the way, I'll just go ahead and point this out. I think this line is way too short for the Liberty. 7.5 against Dallas, and the Liberty are rolling just because they lost to the Sparks. It's only at 7.5. I mean, I understand Breanna Stewart is not playing, but come on, give my Liberty a little bit more respect than this. I didn't lock in the 7.5 yet because of the Breanna Stewart news, but I'm pretty close to locking it. I feel good about the Liberty covering that line. 169.5 is the total. The only way I can see this total not covering, because we've been playing the total so well in these second legs of back-to-back recently, is if the Dallas Wings aren't able to score at all, because Liberty actually do play defense really, really well. And I don't think the defense is going to take a hit here. I think that they'll still be really solid and be able to hold the Dallas Wings side of ball. So we're going to take what we've been doing with the overs on the second leg of a back-to-back. By the way, one team in both games are on the second leg of a back-to-back. So we should see points. We should. However, this is how I play this one. Give me the New York Liberty to go over their team total in the first half. 45.5. We're going to play the over 45.5 on the New York Liberty team total in the first half. Talked about Dallas and their team total yesterday. Took the Aces and was able to get a cash in Discord there. Dallas has been really, really slow defensively, especially early in games. Now we add on the fact that they're on the second leg of a back to back. We add that angle of teams defensively not quick enough, not on the step, not being able to keep up on the second leg of a back to back. Look at the New York Liberty, and they've been really good with this number to Dallas, as were the Aces. Something that I really got on them about yesterday is they perform against this team. Against this team, they know how to score. They know how to put the ball in the basket. I wish I had just went ahead and got all the way down on the Sparks going up against the Liberty, because they just know how to perform against that team. And this team, this Dallas team, is one the Liberty can perform against. In the first half, they've scored 48, 35, 40. I'm sorry, 58 and 50, 48, 35, 58, and 50. They've gone over this in 3 of the last 5 against the Dallas Wings here. Also, the Liberty, very, very good to the first half number with Jacquel Jones in the lineup, because what she bails them out. Like, every time you sit there and you see a dead possession by the Liberty, next thing you know, Jacquel Jones is launching up a 3 and the possession's going, and they get a score, and then they continue to go on this run. They've been really, really good with her 58% on the year, cashing over the first half team total with Jacquel Jones in the lineup. I understand there's no Breanna Stewart here, but I still think this Liberty team is just too talented depth wise. And I think that the defense for the Dallas Wings, especially at home, is just something that has really, really been lacking. So I like the over. I like the over for the game. I think that I want to isolate it to how I played and faded Dallas today. Well, I'm recording this on Sunday, so it would be yesterday, with the first half team total, playing the Aces first half team total over in Discord. I'm going to go ahead and take the Liberty for the show here. I like the Liberty to go over their first half team total of 45.5. Dallas has allowed their opponent to get over their team total in 5 of the last 7 games. So pretty good stat there. All right. Before we get to the rest of the plays in that game that I want to give out, gotta talk to you about the Discord. This is what I was talking about. We had a day, well, really a weekend this weekend in Discord, and the WNBA picks were rolling and they were good. And there's probably some people that are listening to the show like, oh man, I didn't get that pick. I wish I was able to hop on that heater. Well, this is how you do it. You go over to the Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. You can join the community. You can talk about WNBA, MLB, MMA, player props, all of that stuff. Like, there's so many insightful people that are just out there just giving out information, and it's free to join. So go to bettingpros.com/chat. You can hop into my channel, the Fast Break Bets channel. You can get in the Daily Juice channel. You can talk with all the Betting Pros analysts across the network. So make sure you do that. Getting that Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. All right. Same game. Let's go with a player prop. This is actually somebody I don't think I have to go back through the records. I don't think I've given out a Leonie Fiebich prop yet this season. This will be the first time. However, we're going to take Leonie Fiebich for the New York Liberty to go over 9.5 points, because, again, Breanna Stewart got hurt that last game. Not going to be playing in this one. The Liberty are going to need to offset that scoring that Breanna Stewart was able to add. And Leonie Fiebich is a player that the Liberty media circles have been talking about all season, of how much they want her to be able to feel more confident scoring the basketball. When we think of Fiebich, we think of her defensive presence, her size, her length, how she's able to disrupt passing games, and everything she adds defensively. But there's not too many times that they mention the offense, and her offense has been clicking ever since they just freed her and unleashed the reins after she's came back from Eurobasket. She's been over 9.5 points in her last 6 games: 15, 21, 10, 17, 13, and 10. So very good numbers there. Again, I think that they're going to open things up. She's going to have plenty of looks, especially with this Dallas defense and how they're so slow to rotate over. She'll have plenty of looks from 3. She's a very good mover without the basketball and being able to cut to the rim and get easy buckets that way. So I like Leonie Fiebich. I didn't take the 3s. I thought about taking the 3s, but I'm not going to take the 3s. I took the 9.5 points. She's been good shooting the 3, and then she can also drive and get to the cup. So I think that she's going to continue the streak that she is on. Give me another game of over 9.5 points for Leonie Fiebich, and that's going to be it for this episode. Liberty first half team total over 45.5. Play number 1, play number 2, Leonie Fiebich go over 9.5 points here. All right, Matt really real __. Make sure you give me a follow on X and TikTok at BettingPros on X and TikTok at BettingPros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/BettingPros, where you can like, comment, subscribe, have a chance to win that Clyde Drexler signed jersey. With that, that's it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna do like this. We are out of here.